Guys, they say Kabiyesi was so ashamed of Ebony's action because she really embarrassed herself. You know that a lot of people were saying that Ebony have apologized to Queen Naomi. Ebony have sworn never to cause Queen Naomi pain again. She will never be a part of any form of gang up against Queen Naomi again. And some people will come and tell you that it was because of the fact that she was in pain. Because during that time, that was when they said she was experiencing dry cough. And whenever she starts to cough, she will cough non-stop. And most times she'll be coughing out blood from her mouth. So the reason she accepted to apologize and do all of that was because she knew that if she did not do that, her condition will continue. And it will get to a point that she feel by and all of that. Yes, so because nobody will believe that despite everything that has happened to her during that period, that she will still come out today to come and do this nonsense that they say she did while the initiation process was going on. Anyway, for the interest of those who have not watched the previous video, Tadenikawo was initiated into a kind of association in the palace where descendants of Obas, that is the kings, are being initiated. And they said this group, it is only the first sons that are eligible to be initiated into such courts. You know, during this period, they said they will sow a white for the son, and notable elders, as in elders with a, or like call them high rank chiefs, they will all gather, and some people that are already in the group, they will all gather and welcome Tadenikawo, which is the first son of the king, into that group. And this will prepare him for the future. They will present him to the gods, seeking for God's blessings and protection upon him. And they will also present him to the world as a member of that court. They call it, Oroma Egba. Hey, Oba what? My people, let me not bite my tongue, but I just told you that that group is known as the descendants of Obas. And there, they will be taught the culture and tradition of Ile-Ife kingdom, you know, and all of that. And it is meant for the first sons. First sons. If a king have 7 sons, they said it is done for every first son. And this will prepare them for the future in case if kingship rotates to their ruling house again, they will stand the opportunity of coming out to contest, because every prince from every ruling house is supposed to partake in leadership. Sometimes it's not only first son, so but that particular court, that particular association, it is meant for the first sons alone from my findings. So my people, that is how they said Kabiyesi decided to do it for his first son, which is Tadenikawo. And every one of them have gathered to celebrate that because it's a very big occasion. They said Queen Naomi, including her mother, as in Queen Naomi's mother, they were all present in the palace. If you look at their faces, you find out that they were happy that that occasion was happening. Ebony too was present. Some of these old Olories, they were all present, including Oletik. And we all know that Oletik also have a son. But her son is not Kabiyesi's first son. If his own category is that he is the second son. And Ebony is even the third one. Third. As in her own son is the third son. So that is how everybody was enjoying the program. And they said they have started doing everything that they needed to do for Tadenikawo. And people were happy. All of a sudden, Ebony started acting wild. Meanwhile, information have it that throughout her stay there, while the process was going on, Kabiyesi was always smiling. And on each occasion, you want to look at him, you find out that he was looking at Queen Naomi's direction. Queen Naomi, on the other hand, was also smiling. And they said Ebony was the only one that if you look at her face, you could tell that she is not happy about the whole program. And coupled with the fact that Kabiyesi keep looking at Queen Naomi, smiling, that was putting Ebony off. That was disturbing her, you know. So even when they said she later went to go and greet Queen Naomi, we all know that it did not come from her mind. It was just because Dr. Elizabeth did the same thing. So she decided to go, you know, follow Dr. Elizabeth back and something of that nature. So they said the part that got everybody worried and disturbed was when Ebony, all of a sudden, started asking the elders right in front of them if she wants to ask such a question. Is it not her husband that she will ask that question? That is how they say she started asking the elders. Does it mean that her own son is not even due for this ritual? That they needed to initiate her own son too. After all, her son is a double prince, coming from a mother who is from the royal home and the father who is a king. That the son, yeah? And they said one of the elders shut her up immediately, asking her if she have lost her manners. Even if she will ask such questions, is she not supposed to go to her husband and ask him quietly? That is if she did not know what she was doing. Because she knows what she was doing. She grew up from that place. She knows the culture and tradition very, very well, more than all these other Olories. She knows it very well. She knows that her son is not eligible for that initiation. But she just wants to cause commotion. She just wants to spill out how she feels about this whole issue. That she is not as happy as some people thought that she was. Because recently, she's always praising Kabiyesi, how Kabiyesi is the best thing that have ever happened to her. They said she even made a promise to Kabiyesi that anything that will bring tears to Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo again, that she will never do it. That she will never drag Tadenikawo's position again. That is all they said she told the king. And if you recently, the king was kind of allowing her come close to him. Maybe because the king was thinking that she have changed, not knowing that she is still the same old person. She can never change, because her level of greediness, no be here. She cannot change. They said the elders was shocked. They shone her up immediately. And when she noticed that the embarrassment was so much on her, they said the way she left in shame. And they said Kabiyesi could not even utter a word. Instead, they all concentrated on making sure that Tadenikawo's initiation was successful. My people, wonder they say shall never end. Anyways, I just saw this and I said let me come and share it with you. But I want to remind you that they are all alleged unverified information making rounds on social media, okay? Thanks for watching. Tell me what you think about it on the comment section. Subscribe to my channel, follow my page and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.